Warcraft 3 story comes after Warcraft 1, Orcs and Humans, Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness, and Warcraft 2 expansion set, Beyond the Dark Portal. Warcraft has a deep, interesting and complicated story, so I'm going to sum up what happened in the 3 previous games by sticking to the main events and the key characters we might hear about. Of course I will do so by avoiding any spoiler and only stick to the information gathered in the games before Warcraft 3. The story starts in Warcraft 1. It takes place in a world called Azeroth, which is a native home of humans. Using a dark portal, a foreign race called Orcs invaded Azeroth. The Dark Portal was created by 2 spellcasters. The first one was the most powerful Orc warlock, named Gul'dan. The second one was considered to be the best human mage at the time. He was called Medivh and had a mysterious link with demons. This led to what is called the First Great War, between the invading Orcs and the humans of Stormwind, which is one of the 7 human kingdoms of Azeroth. During the different battles of the First War, the humans discovered that Medivh was responsible for opening the portal, and he was killed as a traitor to humanity. The First War was won by the Orcs, forcing the defeated humans to abandon Stormwind and flee. Then the story continues in Warcraft 2. The losing humans from Stormwind fled to Lordran, a human kingdom led by King Terenas Menefield II. From Lordran they decided to form an alliance with all other human kingdoms. And even more races joined them, such as a group of High Elf Rangers from the Kingdom of Kel'Thalas, led by Alleria Windrunner. Meanwhile, the Horde led on Azeroth by Ogrim Doomhammer knows that the Alliance is growing strong and decides to attack them. And so the Second War started between the Alliance and the Horde. A war where the Alliance had a superior navy led by Admiral Proudmoore, while the Orcs had enslaved red dragons. More symbolically, Gul'dan had raised Death Knights for the Horde. They were mainly answered on the Alliance side by the Paladins of Uther's Order of the Silver Hand. During a key battle of the Second War, this time Gul'dan betrays the Horde and dies when he took part of the army to explore the tomb of Sargeras for unknown reasons. The war ends with the victory of the Alliance, destroying the Dark Portal on Azeroth. In the aftermath, multiple Orcs are enslaved. Some are imprisoned in internment camps, while others scatter and hide or form guerrilla groups. Which brings us to Warcraft 2 Beyond the Dark Portal. The world where the Orcs come from is called Draenor. On Draenor, Ner'zhul, the former tutor of Gul'dan, retrieved his pupil's dead skull and used it to reopen the Dark Portal. The Horde started once again invading Azeroth, but this time the Alliance decided to also use the Dark Portal themselves. They sent an army to Draenor to definitely stop the Orcs from invading in the future. While the Alliance was focused on retrieving the skull of Gul'dan, Ner'zhul was gathering artifacts from Azeroth to allow him to create as many portals as he wanted. The Book of Medivh, Sargeras' Scepter, and the Eye of Dalaran. After gathering all the required artifacts, and even if the Alliance army won most battles, Ner'zhul opens multiple portals to other dimensions in order to flee. This makes the world of Draenor completely unstable. The Alliance army has no choice but to destroy the Dark Portal from within Draenor to save Azeroth. Azeroth, the world where multiple orcs are still imprisoned from the Second War, although more and more of them are starting to rebel against humans and free their brothers.
We never paid any heed to the ancient prophecies. Like fools, we clung to the old hatreds. And fought as we had for generations. Until the day the sky rained fire, and the new enemy came among us. We stand now upon the brink of destruction, for the reign of chaos has come at last.